Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so I want to kick the toast off tonight, but I want to do a quick thank you first. On behalf of Katrina and I, we want to thank you so much, every one of you guys, for being here. Each one of you has impacted our lives in a lot of ways, and we're really appreciative for that. So we love all you guys, everyone in this room. We love you so much for your support, and we can't be more thrilled to be a part of be a part of Katrina's family and her to mine. It's an unbelievable feeling. Oh yeah, I'm doing my best. You know, so an event like this doesn't go off without certain people to make it happen. And I want to make sure that we thank the people that have made this event happen. And you know, Dave, Katrina's dad, Dave, he's been unbelievable and so supportive of our relationship, and he really is why this event has happened today, and we can be more grateful, Dave, so thank you. Everyone, there were so many people that went into this wedding. From the decorations you see on your tables to, I mean, just the details are crazy. And it's all because of her, because she has made it happen. Yeah. So Connie, thank you so much for all that everything that you and Tom did was unbelievable. Thank you so much. It's made everything so beautiful. Mom, Dad, so, I don't want to cry again. For those of you who don't know, my mom became ill last week. She was in the hospital. And,
we're so happy she's here!
She's here. She's doing good too. She looks good. I want to give a shout out to Jenna. Jenna, where are you at? You're right behind us. Jenna, you did so much for us. All the bridesmaids, you guys have done so much. Thank you for putting Katrina's
like 5 times a day.
mind at ease.
I'm full.
Thank you.
Before dinner. Just wanted you to know that.
My best man, Scotty Jobs, right here. I know he doesn't want to give me credit, but this guy, yeah, this guy's the man right here. So don't disappoint me with this toast. I'm putting more pressure on him. Sorry. So Scott has done so much for me, and he's met Katrina a couple times now, and we can feel more closer to your family, and I'm so proud to be the godfather to your daughter. I love you, man. I seriously love you, man, and I thank you for everything you've done. All the groomsmen, you guys are a bunch of slack jobs, and I don't even want to talk about it. No, groomsmen, love you guys. Played ball with you at UW. All my teammates, my friends, my best friends. You know, I can't say enough good things about you. So, anyway, and then am I forgetting anybody? Oh yeah, Phil, James, where you at? Phil and James, seriously, I mean, it's unbelievable what you guys have done for us and everything you've done. So thank you for making this so special for us. You've helped a lot. A lot. Barb and Dave.
Barb and Dave. You with people I call in the middle of the night when my car was broke down. Thank you for all of your help, for always being there. I would say something about the LaFrenchie family, which is over there and over there. There's something in their blood that just says, like, if you need me, I will be there. That's something about their family, and I would commend you all for just being those type of people. And then I think you all saw the way that I walked down the aisle, because I really did get a moment to take it all in and see everyone. And I was choked up and happy and laughing and crying all at the same time, because everyone I look at that's in this room is like a level 10 type person. Full on. Like, if you're here, you are spectacular. It was like, you walk into a room or a ceremony where you're getting married, and for me, I was looking left and I looked right, and I was just taking it all in, and I was overwhelmed that him and I are surrounded by such wonderful people, and we love you so much, and we feel overwhelmed with happiness. I think I'm crying every 5 seconds, even still, because I love you guys all so much. And so let's make this a beautiful life. I mean, for him and I, and for all of you as well. And Taylor has something else to say.
Don't close it. She's about to close it out. I want to keep you guys. So yeah, everyone, thank you. If we didn't mention your name and you did something for us, obviously everyone here has done that. We thank all of you. So I just wanted to share, well, first of all, I want to thank you. You're the most beautiful bride in the world ever. I'm a lucky guy.
I just have to say something. He just keeps grabbing his microphone like it's a baseball bat. Like he's picking it up and it's like ready to take a swing. I don't know if you noticed that, but I just wanted to point it out. I mean, he's a baseball player at heart. Go Ducks.
Go Dogs. Okay, so, okay, thank you. Go Dogs. Anyway, I just want to say you're amazing. I'm such a lucky guy to be with you. I don't know why you even chose me, but whatever. Past that, I love you so much. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
You made your choice.
Yeah.
I
I want to share one short story, hopefully, one short story. And it involves Heidi. Heidi, the maid of honor. So, 2 weeks into our relationship, we were dating, and she comes over one day and she goes, "Hey, my grandma's putting on a party." And actually, she didn't even say that. She goes, "Hey, my grandma wanted to invite you over for dinner on Sunday." And I'm like, okay, that sounds pretty good. Like, you know, your grandparents are cool, so let's get to meet them. It's 2 weeks into it, but so what? You know, let's do it. Yeah, it'll be, she goes, it's low key, it's casual, it's no big deal. So as you all know, in the Alston family, this is the infamous China party. China party. So I roll up with her that night, and I'm like, geez, there's a lot of cars out here. I'm like, okay, this can't be like the right house. So we walk in, and it's like a full-on family reunion. It's not just a casual dinner, it was full-on family reunion. Anyway, what I want to say is that it was amazing that she had enough confidence in me to just bring me there, meet her, all of her family, because it was a holiday event. And that, you know, I got to know her family that night, and couldn't be more welcoming and more loving and caring about me. And it was great. So getting back to the Heidi thing, so we're standing in the kitchen, we're having a good time, we're making small talk, we're eating food and everything. Heidi comes up to me and she kind of pulls me aside and she goes, I've met Heidi once before this. She goes, she'll make all your dreams come true. And I kind of looked at her and said, yeah, I think so, yeah. What do you say? I met her once. But Heidi, honestly, I've never forgotten those words because they are so true. Katrina's made all my dreams come true. So, I love this woman. I love all you guys. Scott, good luck following that up. Right? No? Okay. Anyway, so I want to kick off the toast. They're about to roast us, I'm sure. So anyway, I love you guys. Katrina loves you very much. Yes. Thank you all. Thank you all.
I'm a little nervous, so bear with me. Are we good? Everyone can hear me good? Yes. What a beautiful evening celebrating a strikingly beautiful couple. Thank you to both Katrina and Taylor's families, and of course to the two people who brought us together to celebrate tonight. There is so much love in this room for the two of you. Take it all in and cherish every moment. This is all about you. I've known Katrina since good old 1999. When we were starting our sophomore year of high school at Kent Ridge High School. As you can imagine, Katrina was that girl that everybody knew. The cheerleader, the homecoming princess, involved in ASB the whole bit. I found out who she was through some mutual friends, and since the day I met her, I knew she was a special person. I think she thought the same thing about me too. She did. Although for the first few meetings after that, for some reason she kept calling me Tracy. Which of course I let fly because I thought it was a simple mistake. And let's be honest, it's Katrina Alston, the popular girl from the other junior high. But after about the 10th time, including many days that I had on my Letterman's jacket that said Heidi on the front, it was time to make mention. You can imagine knowing Katrina, she was pretty embarrassed, but it sure has made for some funny stories throughout our lives.
Tracy, I love you.
I love you too. Tracy in the house. As I grew up, I had the opportunity to get to know her amazing family who took me in as their own. What an incredible family. I love you all to bits.
Don't worry, Heidi, I love you.
And I'm so excited to share this life with you always. I know you will always be there for these two, through thick and thin, no matter what. It's been a pleasure getting to know Taylor's family as well. You've raised a great man, and I look forward to getting to know you better through the years. Okay. So we made it through high school, and we were so excited to have both got the opportunity to attend UW together. We spent an amazing 4 years there with our dearest friends. You all know who you are. Those 4 years I will never forget. Well, most nights. Coincidentally, Mr. Johnson was playing baseball while we were there, and although their paths crossed a couple times, it was just a tease for the amazing journey that they had coming in the near future. As most of you know, Katrina and I love to travel and have had some crazy adventures together. Throughout a few countries, and a special place for us is Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. We visited a few too many times to count, starting in high school with my family. And it's a place we coined the nickname for each other, Moss. We aren't quite sure how we got there, but I think it has something to do with more, please, but also living life to the absolute fullest possible. Among some of our fun stories would be accidentally, getting stranded there for a month while we lived on tuna fish, egg salad, hustled jello shots on the beach, took circuitous routes, and somehow ended up in a city jail. Don't worry, Johnson family, it was all good. It was for a traffic violation. We're good. Don't worry. Those are the memories that you can't quite describe or explain unless you've been there. But they are some of my favorites I will never forget. Aside from some fun and crazy stories, Cabo is a place that I will cherish forever with her. Because of the amazing memories, people, and genuine love that you can't help but feel there. As you can see, Alex, your amazing DJ, and his beautiful wife, Heather, are here all the way from Cabo. Two people we were so lucky to meet and have made lifelong friendships with. Trust me, you guys, you're in for a freaking good time tonight on the dance floor. I had the chance to share one last hurrah with Moss recently there. And I was reminded all over again why that city holds a special place in our hearts. Taylor, I can't wait to share that special place with you. On the Baja, making many more unforgettable memories. To be completely honest, I've been nervous for this wedding speech since I knew these two would tie the knot. So bear with me if it gets a little bit shaky. Katrina is an incredibly special person to me, as well as I know everyone in this room. Amazing, or any word for that matter, doesn't even begin to describe her. I've mentioned before that she is more like an angel sent here on earth. Moss, your light shines so bright, and the love you have for everyone and everything here on earth is sometimes too much for words. I'm incredibly grateful to have crossed your path, and I know we will never stray from it. Today marks that day that Taylor officially joins your path, and I'm so blessed to get to share a piece of that with the two of you. Taylor, you are everything anyone could ever hope their best friend finds in love. The way you light each other up is inspiring. Moss, you bring out the best in everyone you touch. I'm so beyond happy you found someone who brings out the best in you. I could not think of a more perfect match. Here's to an infinity together. I love you both dearly. Cheers to Moss and Taylor.
Great, I gotta follow that one. First and foremost, another round of applause for everyone. I mean, seriously, standing ovation. I mean, what a beautiful event, venue. Katrina, Taylor, thank you for letting us share this with you guys. I'm actually pretty nervous, like Heidi said, about this speech, and normally I can talk in front of anyone, but I kind of want to be perfect on it because, I mean, they're just the perfect couple. I mean, just look at them. Katrina, I met you one weekend, you guys came down, and it was awesome. You were so good to our son, so good to my wife, and from that moment, I just knew that you're the right person, and I'm just so proud. Taylor, the first time I met you, I thought you were an asshole. We were in Little League. I played on the Dodgers, you played on the Giants. We did win the division when you coached the team, Chuck. Honestly, you're my best friend, man, and you're like a brother to me. You know, we were talking last night with everyone, and we're talking about, you know, who didn't get invited to the wedding, who did, and I think it's pretty cool that, I mean, I've known you since we were 8 years old, and to still be friends, and it's good. You know, a lot of the friends I hang out with now are obviously in Arizona where I'm from, and they're like, you still talk to people in high school? Or, you know, I'm like, dude, he's my boy, like, he's my best friend. Sorry, the lighting is kind of bad too, so if I stumble a little bit. Taylor, honestly, you've been blessed with so many great qualities and talents. Hands down, you're the most talented athlete I've ever met in my life. You know, about 6 months ago, when Taylor asked me to be the best man, I wanted to kind of roast him, but I didn't know what to do, and so I asked him, like, hey, can you tell me what your greatest accomplishments were? And he's like, yeah, bro, I got you, I'll send them to you, and he never did. And I called you, I texted you, I drunk dialed your ass like 7 times. Sorry, Katrina. But that's Taylor, he can't gloat about anything he does, like, you know, we used to joke around when we were in high school, the guy would eat a Twinkie and gain a muscle, and he's that guy, like, he won't ever gloat about anything he does, and that's what I love about you, man. I respect you so much. I mean, from you, basically, thank God you didn't pick up golf, because then I would have been the number 1 on the golf team, because you would have been the number 1. But from baseball, basketball, football, he was the guy off like Friday Night Lights. That guy. He was the best at everything he did, but he never put that in your face. I mean, we could go to a party and he would hang out with the nerds and whoever is a good person, and, you know, became their friends. And I respect you so much about that. And then about 10 months ago, I get a phone call, and, you know, he mentioned you, Katrina, talking to me, and he's like, I think she's the one, man. And he calls me, and it was, you know, about 10 months ago, and he was so excited. And he's like, she said yes. And I'm like, that's awesome. And he's like, and I'm bringing her down like in 2 weeks, so make sure you have a room available. I want her to meet Laura, your kid, and your other kid that's coming on the way, and your dad, everyone. And finally, the guy was breaking, you know? About time you finally but you saved the best for last, you know? And I'm so excited for you. Katrina, that weekend, it was awesome. And I also, and that weekend too, UW was playing some bowl game, so that kind of helped out too. But I'm so happy for the both of you. You are the perfect couple. You make him so happy, and I can just hear it in his voice. And I know damn well Taylor is going to spend the rest of his life trying to return the favor. And there's one last thing I want to do. I'm kind of weird about the songs I like. Like, we've been listening to a lot of gangster rap lately. I grew up in high school, I was always listening to AC/DC and different stuff, but these guys have, besides Tupac, but there's just one song that, sometimes I'll drive home from work, and it reminds me of you two. So DJ, spin that shit. Nailed it.
His first hit, his graduation to UW. Sorry. I'm just a little nervous. But at this moment, we couldn't be more proud and happier, especially me, because he's brought another woman into my life, and I didn't even have to do anything. I didn't have to talk to her, bring her in. And Katrina, you are beautiful beyond belief. The nicest person anyone could ever meet. You are from an amazing family that Terry and I are very proud to be a part. As I move on.
Thank you.
So, in closing, because I said I was going to make this super sweet and short, if you would do me a favor and just raise a glass and toast to two amazing people and their adventure together as man and wife. I love you both.
Mr. Dave Alston.
Good evening. I'm Katrina's father, Dave Alston. On behalf of Katrina's mom, Connie, and Taylor's parents, Charlie and Terry, I want to welcome all of you here today to help celebrate this amazing wedding for Katrina and Taylor Johnson. As Taylor mentioned, his mother, Terry, was in the hospital. And she got released last week. And it was amazing the recovery that you have made, Terry. And it's an absolute miracle that you're with us today. It just shows how much you wanted to be a part of this wedding ceremony, and you wouldn't miss it for the world. Thank you, everyone, for traveling all the way to Walla Walla, Washington, to be a part of this wonderful occasion. I'd like to start off by commending my son, Reverend Eric. outstanding job he did in officiating his sister Katrina's marriage to his new brother-in-law, Taylor. Today has been a perfect start to Katrina and Taylor's married life together. Katrina and Taylor invited you because you have had significant impact in their lives, and your being here today brings even greater joy to this special event. The love and support that you have shown Katrina and Taylor throughout the years, along with your presence here today, is very much appreciated. Katrina, you look so radiant today. It brings me great pleasure to see Katrina so happy and in love with Taylor. As I look at this glamorous woman before me in her gorgeous wedding gown, I can't help but reflect on the spirited girl she was and the amazing woman she has become. Boy, I thought I could do this. Katrina captured my heart the day she was born, and I became more and more in awe of her as the years passed. She's my little girl, my princess, and truly a gift from God. On Friday, September 23rd, 1983, I came home from work, and within 1 hour, Connie told me that we must immediately go to the hospital. As we battled through rush hour traffic, it was apparent that Connie was ready to deliver Katrina. Within minutes of arriving at the hospital, our spirited baby greeted this world with a bang, and she has never slowed down. From grade school through college, Katrina excelled in academics and sports, not because she was more intelligent and a better athlete than others, but because she is competitive, goal-driven, fearless, talented, and has a relentless work ethic. Katrina is an unstoppable force. Most of you know that this is the 10th anniversary of the Hurricane Katrina. Yes, that was an unstoppable force as well. When Katrina was in 6th grade, she severely broke her arm while performing a gymnastics routine. The doctor told us that she would no longer be able to participate in that sport. Following her recovery, Katrina told Connie and I that she was going to try out for the junior high cheer squad. Within a year, Katrina confidently informed us that she will someday go to the University of Washington and become a Husky cheerleader. 7 years later, she joined the UW's cheer squad. When Katrina was 17 years old, she informed Connie and I that she was going to backpack across Europe with a few of her closest friends. We immediately said over our dead bodies. And after the shock subsided, Katrina told us that she had already purchased the plane tickets with her own money and then showed us her itinerary. Katrina's first trip to Europe ignited her passion for travel, and she has since experienced the world enjoying other people, cultures, and languages. Whether it be bungee jumping in Zimbabwe, or her illegal journey to Cuba, her adrenaline-fueled adventures have shaved years off my life, but they have helped shape Katrina into the independent, mature adult that she is today. In addition, it has forced her to become a smart money manager and a good businesswoman in order to pay for her venturesome lifestyle. I am a lifelong Husky fan, and I took great pride in watching Katrina perform at the University of Washington football and basketball games, as well as countless community events and fundraisers. What gave me the most joy was watching Katrina interact with the athletes, band members, students, fans, and most of all, children. Her infectious smile, contagious laugh, radical energy, and genuine, outgoing, sweet, and fun-loving personality uplifts those around her. I have witnessed Katrina's faith in God. Through him, she has a loving, giving, and compassionate heart.
Woo! You want some wine?
Today, Katrina has joined hands with a wonderful young man, Taylor Johnson. Today, I see a love in joy in Katrina beyond any I've seen before. Katrina and Taylor have completed each other as they become a new family unit. This new couple before you are two amazing individuals, and together they become an even more amazing couple. Although both Katrina and Taylor were student athletes at the University of Washington during much of the same time period, they hadn't met each other until an online dating site brought them together. On October 18th, 2013, Taylor and Katrina went on their first date. And I think I was the last person to finally meet the man that stole my daughter's heart. When I first met Taylor, I instantly knew that he was a special person and a great match for Katrina. Taylor is a kind, confident, honest, humble, intelligent, loving, and patient gentleman with great moral fiber and the energy to match Miss Spitfire. I soon witnessed the joy that Katrina and Taylor brought to each other's lives and how much they complement each other. They share a remarkable partnership and friendship. I have no doubt that Taylor will be a dependable, devoted, faithful, hardworking, and loving husband and father. Taylor, thank you for the love and respect that you've shown my daughter and the immense joy that you have brought to her life. Taylor, I will never forget December 4th, 2014, when you asked me for Katrina's hand in marriage. And you gently shared the reason why you love her and wanted to marry her. Taylor, you are a class act, and I'm honored and proud to have you as my son-in-law. Katrina and Taylor, success in marriage is more than finding the right person. It is being the right person. Remember to laugh often, love constantly, accuse slowly, forgive quickly, share your joys and your burdens, and be each other's best friend. May God continue to bless you with happiness, health, love, and prosperity all the days of your lives. With all of my heart, I offer you my congratulations and warmest wishes as you embark on this exciting adventure together.
Katrina and I go by many nicknames. I go by Easy E, as many of you most know me, Eric, and now officially Reverend Eric. Katrina would be well known as Mas, aka Trini, Trina, Trine, and Katrina.
Cat.
And Cat.
Yeah.
So we all talk about many memories of Katrina, and I can tell you, I remember our mud pies at the cabin that she would convince us that were delicious. I can convince everyone of just how beautiful she was as even just a little girl, all of us dressing up as a princess, and we had this crate just full of stuff. And she's like, Eric, you look so good in that dress. I was like, oh, awesome. Thanks. Got it. And, oh yeah. It's funny because every one of these girls that is up here, I can remember the first time that Trina introduced me to all of you. There's some high moments, and there's some low moments, but every one of them is incredible. But one thing's for sure when it comes down to it, the one thing that I remember is Trina's my baby sister. She's my best friend. You know, and I have my best friend Micah growing up, but no one was my best friend more than my sister. She just came to me when I was the biggest screw up. And she was perfect. And I hated her for it. In high school, it was like 4.0 by accident. I was like 2.75. But there's a point where you reach a set of maturity and you go, screw it, I'm just going to roll with this. And when I started rolling with it, it made my life a lot easier. I realized that she was just there to take care of me the same way I was of her. I used to protect her from guys that were not right for her. And trust me, as a big brother, it's really hard to see men in her life not take care of her. And then I met Taylor. And it sucked because I knew right away he was the guy. And so was. Because the reason I say it sucked is because I knew I didn't have to watch out for her anymore. I knew that she had been a man who would carry her and hold her high the way I do. And then he would call her her best friend. And would always be there for her the way she's been there for me. And when I needed somebody the most this year, I'll never forget, Katrina and Taylor called me up. And I was devastated. And most people be like, oh, come on, just come over, we'll cuddle. And I was kind of like, no. But they called me up and said, let's go see Fury. And I was like, yeah, we can do that. So that's like Rambo, but with tanks. ran some people over with some tanks, and I pushed past behind me, and it was a great night. And that's when I knew that they were gonna make it. And so, from Big Bro, I just want to tell you I love you. And Taylor, I know you're gonna own it, so don't talk there. So let's just raise our glasses and congratulations.
Gotta hold on easy as I let you go. Gonna tell you how much I love you, though you think you already know. I remember I thought you looked like an angel wrapped in pink, so soft and warm. You've had me wrapped around your finger since the day you were born. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this old world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. When you were in trouble, that crooked little smile could melt my heart of stone. Now look at you, I've turned around and you've almost grown. Sometimes you're asleep, I whisper I love you in the moonlight at your door. As I walk away, I hear you say, Daddy, love you more. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this whole world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. Someday some boy will come and ask me for your hand, but I won't say yes to him unless I know he's the half that makes you whole. He has a poet's soul and the heart of a man's man. I know he'll say that he's in love, but between you and me, he won't be good enough. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this old world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? Came back only yesterday, moving further away. Want you near me? All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew think of her name when it's only a game. And I need you. Listen to the words that you say. It's getting harder to say, but I need you. All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you. This is gonna take a long time, and I wonder what's mine. Can't take no more. Wonder if you'll understand. It's just the touch of your hand behind a closed door. All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you.
Now, Katrina